Okay, hello everyone, this is Men's here. Gonna be playing World of Tanks tonight for a couple hours. As you see here, finally got the Centurion MK7/1. Been working towards it for a while now. Well, before I took a break earlier this year. I am working towards the new Centurion Action X turret that's coming out, which will be in the next patch. So hopefully by the time the patch comes out, I'll have enough to afford the FV4202 before it comes out. I just wanted to buy this tank beforehand, that way I can grind out a bit more experience. I don't have to spend all of the free experience. Now, compared to the Centurion at tier 8, you have a bit more armor on this one. Your turret still isn't impenetrable, however, it is a considerable improvement. Holy shit, that tank has a very long gun on it. It's a very big improvement over the Centurion before it. You still have pretty good mobility, but you do have a large profile and very good gun depression. Okay, I did not want to head this way. Why did I head this way? Hopefully I don't regret this decision. Now, your gun's good, however, I am using the tier 10 gun on it, so your rate of fire is a touch bit low for a medium tank. You just got to keep that in mind. You have to play a little further back than you would in a typical tier 9 medium, just because you can be out DPM fairly easily, but you do have a pretty damn good gun on this. Just the rate of fire department, you're lacking a bit. You can use the lower alpha, higher DPM gun, which is a good choice, but I prefer the little bit better gun with the whatchamacallit, penetration. There's the word I was looking for. Penetration and damage wise. Alright, so that guy's asking him not to push. However, we kind of do. Our right side is very weak. Our middle is very strong. And our left side, we're kind of in the middle here. Unless we run into considerable force, we should be okay here. It's gotta be a little wary with popping around this corner. Holy shit, I still missed him somehow. That guy is so freaking lucky. Okay, I was about to say.
Enemy armor is damaged.
But I'd rather have a lot of penetration so I don't have to worry about armor so much. Oh shit, I was about to say, I saw that, ah shit, I'm tracked. But I saw that tree fall down a little too late, and I'm gonna be screwed here. I'm dead.
Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
But yeah, thanks a lot for running, Pershing. And then the E100's just sitting down there. But, hello Zach, how you doing? Nice to see you again. But, kind of my fault for pushing that far, but my plan was, at least, since there's 3 of us, we could at least popped up here, kept these guys spotted so the middle could have good shots on them, but unfortunately for us, the enemy decided to play pretty aggressive. Hello, Abdul. How are you doing? If there's any specific tanks you want me to play, just say them in chat and I'll try to get to them the best I can. And so why don't we hop into the T-34 here. Alright, so assault mode, Siegfried Line. Not too many tier 8s. Just kind of looking at my opponents here. At least I'm attacking. I'd much rather be attacking on assault than defending. Granted, Siegfried Line, it's a pretty balanced map, I feel like, for assault mode. As long as the enemies bunch up here, you're usually fine. If they leave that open, they'll be in a little bit of trouble. So we'll see how that goes. We're kind of at a disadvantage in a little way, considering there's no arty in this match. I find for assault, especially on this map, if there's arty, at least 2 pieces, usually the attackers have a bit of an advantage because a lot of people play very defensively on assault. So it kind of puts the defense at a disadvantage because your arty has less room to work in because a lot of people stay closer to the flag. My plan, at least, kind of work this little ridge line here, since the T-34 has good gun depression and good armor on the turret front, and I'm gonna see how that goes. I don't want to be up here because people can hit me fairly easily from the town. I'd rather work down low than up high. Okay, gotta keep, there we go. It's get a big hit on him. Now I'm gonna hopefully just focus ahead of me now. There's this Ojai here.
Ready to fire. Enemy armor is damaged.
There we go.
Let's find another
Just wanted to
target.
get him down below half HP, so hopefully he backs off. He's a pretty good derp gun on him. But our team, they just need to play it safe here. I can take the damage here, and I'm pretty safe since there's no arty. But it looks like we're doing a pretty good job here. Ah, shit. I should have aimed a little bit more right there. And that was a minor mistake on my part. But I might redeem myself here if I can spot him before he pulls back. So there's unfortunately a little bush there. So I need someone to help me spot this guy. Here we go. Now he's reverse angling. Do not have a good shot on him. I might... Okay. There we go. I was about to say, I could take the chance to try to hit low on his hull. However, I know that I could... knew that I could penetrate his... Okay, I'm being shot by a little dinky gun over here. I think that's the KV. That's E25. I knew that I could penetrate his turret just based off of doing those weak spot guides. Always good to know your different armor schemes. Helps you a lot, especially when a player... That OI was angling very well. Just, you can't counter every gun if you're not the top tier and say like a mouse. It's always going to be some tank on the battlefield that can penetrate you frontally. Hey, thanks a lot, dude. Pretty sure I don't want to go that way. I don't have a very good shot on him. I might as well just keep pushing towards the back here. I'm not going to get a shot on him, am I? And Scorpion... Okay. Let's say Scorpion should finish him off. I do have a shot. No, I don't. Never mind. Do keep getting spotted by, or I was being spotted by somebody, but in the end, it's a pretty easy win for us here. Which there is a 60-second delay on the stream, so that's why it might take me a second or two to respond to you. Might as well sit in here and get some cat points. Yeah, no chance there. Alright, not too shabby here. Damage-wise, not great, but still top of my team. Most of the match, a little over 2,100. Okay, so set a click over to the other screen real quick. Alright, so last match. Okay, did that Centurion game? Holy shit, that still has not ended. A little surprising there. I wonder what's going on for that match to be taking that long. However, why don't we hop into maybe the T-37 here. I was about to say, I don't know how far I was to the Bulldog, but still a little bit away there. Now, T-37, I'm not using the top auto-loading gun. I'm also using the upgraded turret, which some people use the stock setup in a way. That way they're very similar to the Chaffee, but I'd rather go kind of in the middle. Decent amount of firepower, a little bit less mobility than if you weren't using the upgraded turret and gun, but I find the T-37 to work best when using this setup. The autoloader, it just doesn't feel right, and it doesn't really work too well in my opinion. Now, not exactly the best map here. Do not like this map in lightly armored tanks. Not really much I can do in the south. Kind of hard to work in the middle. The very far north here is iffy, but that might be my best bet. I haven't exactly played this map in a while, especially in a light tank. Usually I find myself in tank destroyers, to be honest. However, it looks like, holy shit, that Pershing stopped down there. Looks like we have a lot of people going south, so I guess I'm not stuck up here, but I feel like I should kind of help out up here at least. Okay. So at least... Ah, crap. I'm screwed here. I probably should have repaired my track, because now yeah, I'm definitely gonna die here. At least I'll get a little bit of damage off. I definitely should have repaired my track there, but that's what I get for... I was trying to push out to kind of scout him, and he got a pretty nice shot on me without aiming in all the way. At least we won on Abby, though. I was not expecting to win that match, but thankfully that Rumba did a crap ton of damage. The Centurion, I like the tank. So far I have not been too successful with winning in it. I think with that loss I'm down to about a 13% win rate maybe. I've only played maybe 7 matches in it though. But so far I've done, except for that match, probably brought me down a bit. I've done just about as much damage as HP in this, a little bit higher. I think it was 1800 when I checked. I think it's a good tank, but the problem I have with it is since the rate of fire is a little lower than other mediums, and since you're a very large profile, people tend to kind of want to take you out pretty quickly. And say you're spotted and it's just take a super person for advantage, they're going to take you out first. Or, it's kind of a bad example, say you're spotted and this E50 is also spotted, or the M46 Patton, they're going to take you out first because you have a better gun than them, as far as damage plus penetration combined. But at the same time, you have a lot weaker armor with the larger profile. Yeah, Ace Ghost. basically light tank matches, that either happens to me or I have an excellent game. No in between for me. It's very hard for me to play pretty passive or hold myself back in a light tank. I might be able to... that T-71 played it smart there. So I'd say I was ready to pop him, but he held back. Let's see if I can get lucky. But this M46 is in my way. Alright, that LTTB is not going to survive very long. Let's see if I can... Nope. Ah, crap. I could have took that AMX out. Thank you, M46, for rectifying that for me. This is SP. Let's see if he pops back out here. I might get lucky. He's gonna... oh, shit. Okay, the Centurion is... there we go. Be nice if we could get him out. But let's wait for this E50 to come around here. Or maybe he's gonna be smart. Ah, crap. Shit. I guess messed that up. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the B barrel with the Centurion, I didn't really like it, playing it with that. So I'd much rather, or I don't think I'm using the B barrel. I honestly forget with names and new tanks. But so far, I like the way this tank feels and plays. I just haven't really had too much success with actually winning in it. Just gonna switch my position up a little bit here. Crap. I thought those guys were still preoccupied with the T-26. Like, if they pushed, they should have a fairly easy time with killing them. But I'm definitely not gonna take too much of a risk here. I'm at least gonna prevent myself from being shot by one of these guys. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get popped there. Hello, little tank. I knew I could have rammed him for a lot of damage though, so I saw my opportunity and I took it. But at least crack this game open to get this done quickly. At T-26, they should have fairly easy time dealing with him. Let's get this artillery spotted, hopefully. No! I went a little too far. I'm just gonna hold on reverse and I should take no damage. You'd be surprised how many steep cliffs you can go down without taking much, if any, damage. Just hold on your reverse button and slowly tip over it. Not that I meant to do that, but it's definitely something I've employed in the past to get out of bad situations. And then the enemy... yeah, I was about to say, he's probably gonna die before I get to him. So I actually won in this... yeah, I was about to say, he's probably gonna die before I get to him. So I actually won in this tank. That's kind of a rare thing for me so far. So I'll take it. Not too bad of a match. Not great on the damage department, but whatever. I'll take a win, since so far I have not done too well. So why don't we switch it up a little bit. Don't know if I want to play the T92. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the M53 here. M55. I almost feel like this SPG is better than the T92. it's faster, more maneuverable, has that wider gun, much damage, and doesn't have a very large splash range, but I find it's more reliable than T92 in a lot of ways. Much damage and doesn't have a very large splash range, but I find it's more reliable than T92 in a lot of ways, and I think it's the more dangerous arty. Not exactly my favorite map for artillery here, but I'll make something happen. Tempted to... I'm gonna stick with a premium HE to begin with, but I have a feeling that, because I'm gonna try to go south here, I'm gonna swap over to AP, since M53 is pretty accurate. That's why I carry a bit of AP, because you have quite a bit of penetration here. I'm gonna probably swap over to that and see if I can get a hit in the city, because if you can get far south enough, since basically their corridors down there, you have a pretty straight shot on not arty, but enemy tanks, and since your shell trajectory is pretty high, the angle that it comes in, you can penetrate most things. Since you have a ton of penetration and it's coming in at a high angle, you're actually hitting things pretty damn well. Now, I don't know why I went up here. I didn't exactly want to go up here, but whatever. We'll see how this works. I don't want to sit too far up. But since they're spotted, I might as well aim over here. And of course that E75 got spotted now. Kind of figured this was going to happen. But how far are you going to back up, Patton? Thankfully not too far. And I completely whiffed. Okay, they're playing pretty damn safe here. Yeah, I don't have any good shots down here, so I'm gonna move further over. Since it seems like we're gonna have our, yeah, definitely one of the better arties, Ghost. I'm almost more afraid of an M53 than I am most tier 10s, just because it is reliable. But I have a feeling the North's gonna need more help than me, so I'm gonna see if I can give them a good hit. Yeah, Rodrigo, this is a live stream. Just 60-second delay, that's all. Okay, I was trying to help you guys out up here. If I don't see anything soon, I'm gonna... Yeah, oh shit. Of course now I see. Now I see him. Let's see where he moves. He's moving a little bit too much for crap. Alright, I'm not doing good so far. I guess I should reevaluate here. Trying to help out our weaker flank, which is the North, but so far I've picked all the wrong targets. I'd like to save this guy, but yeah, where are you going, object? Please hide right there. Nope. I'll try that. Oh god. Okay, so this is definitely not going to be a good match. And it's definitely going to be an expensive one, since I forgot to switch over from my premium rounds. Yeah, not going too well for me. We'll see if I get lucky here and this enemy 100 pushes forward. I hope he does, but yeah, it doesn't look like it now. Come on, dude. No, go the other way. I was kind of expecting them to push You know you want to push on him. You're going to get hit by that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not the best RD player in the world. And this clearly shows that I've picked all the wrong targets here. Okay, let's go for this IS-8. Hey, I almost hit somebody. Thankfully, my team is carrying me here. I appreciate it, guys. Kind of taking a gamble with AP here. Usually I swap to AP when I'm closer to enemies, but a little further away here. We'll see how it works. Oh shit, that T-30. He got a little closer than I thought he would. Whew. Okay, that GW is doing something at least. Somebody track him. Fortunately, I have AP here. So I've kind of... Whew, I just missed there. If I had HE, I probably would have tracked him. But... Why the hell are you running away, dude? Yeah, I have help. Yeah, maybe I'll stick to regular tanks. Definitely... I'm gonna get a win here, but definitely did not do too well personally in this match. Of course, now he gets tracked when I have literally no shot on him at all. Okay, now I do. Let's see if he ends up stopping somewhere. Alright, he took a stop. Come on, hit him, hit him. Just missed again. Maybe I should definitely... I'm not going to get another shot here. I should have just stuck to HE. Like I said, usually my plan here was to move in the south and hopefully get the enemy right about here, right about there. Even there would work if I set up in the right spot. And then I was going to hit them before they got across the bridges. That didn't exactly work. But hell, I'll take a win. But that was a pretty pretty crappy match there. And I lost quite a bit of credits. But a win's a win. Alright, why don't we hop into the T110E3 here. Which, if there's any specific tanks you want me to play, mention them in chat and I'll try to get to them. Or if you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Alright, so Swamp. Not exactly my favorite map, but I usually get this when I'm in slow tanks. And, okay, guess that kind of holds true here too. Now, the way I've approached Swamp is, since it pretty much plays with each team flanking out to the sides, and a little bit of fighting in the middle, I'll wait to see where most of my top tiers are heading. Now in this case, yes, tier 10s, but these T-30s I want to keep an eye on too because there are big guns. I'm going to head to the weak flank. Ace Ghost, unfortunately I don't have the CDC. I do have the FCM 50T, which I know it's a different tank, but kind of similar a little bit. Alright, so I want to see where the bulk of my forces head. Seems like most of them are heading north. So I'm going to head south. The AMX CDC, granted I don't have it, and like you, I do have the FCM, but not the CDC. As far as what I've seen from it, like I haven't really bought any new premium tanks because I have a crap ton of them, and I don't have a need for them. But with the CDC, I think it's a good tank, but what I've seen from it, it doesn't really bring too much to the table aside from being a 9 heavy tank. To warrant really buying it if you have the FCM. Yes, it's kind of a lower profile, different mashup, more medium-like, but even I'm pretty sure it doesn't have premium matchmaking, since that's how they're releasing new premiums. But I just feel like it's a good tank, but it doesn't really bring too much to the fight to really warrant buying it if you have tanks like it, unless you really want a premium French medium. Just trying to elevate myself a little bit in case I get a chance to shoot something. I'd rather be up here than down low to begin with. Okay, I do have a shot on him, fortunately. So, okay, of course I... Alright, so Artie, if they're aiming at me... Okay, I was about to say, if Artie's aiming at me, I have a couple seconds before I have to worry. Fortunately, I saved my repair kit because I had my ammo damage there. So I'm very glad that I win it. Crap. Oh, god damn it, I missed the Carnivore too. Hello, Jackalope. Nice to see you again. But yeah, I can hop in the T28 prototype. Okay, so this guy is still angled. And I missed again. Alright, so not doing too good here so far. He keeps giving me little openings to shoot him, but not big enough to actually hit him, unfortunately. This AMX, just stay right there, dude. Please just stay right there. Right, there we go. There's a angle to where I can hit him. Thank you.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Just gotta keep an eye on these guys potentially pushing on me. But I should be able to take out this VK now. He's gotten a little bit too greedy with pushing up since we have support behind us. Okay, so those two guys pull back. But the rest of our team's doing pretty good. So I can afford to play a little bit more aggressively here. But yeah, next up I'll hop into the Jig T28 prototype. Okay, M48, you got lucky that I hit your track. That won't happen twice. Okay, so I should be safe pushing up here, that Waffle Tracker. Don't believe he has an angle on me. Just keeping an eye out just in case. Okay, don't really have a shot on the T32. I might have had a shot on his turret, but no reason to really risk it right now. Okay, you're gonna try to flank me. Which way are you gonna go? You gonna go this way? So I can definitely keep up with you if I wanted to. Okay. Not if you track me. Yeah, I can get to the IS-7 better living after the T28 prototype. Alright, so not a great match, but a little under 3,000 damage, not too much, or not too bad. Blocked a little bit and spotted for a little bit. Definitely a pretty quick and easy game for tier 10. Alright, so somebody asked for the T28 prototype, so I'll gladly hop into that. Now, the T28 prototype armor, basically on the front, it can stop some tier 8 non-premium rounds, and you're pretty safe against tier 7s and below, unless they're firing certain heat rounds. Now, you are vulnerable to HE rounds, i.e. SPGs, but as long as you keep your funnel armor and kind of try to stay safe against higher tiers and tier 8s, you should do pretty good, because you have a semi-usable turret, and the gun on this, the top 120mm, pretty damn good. You just lack a little bit of overall accuracy in it. But yeah, that last match, Ace Ghost, the gun was a little wonky there to begin with, but it worked out in the end. E3, as long as you keep a decent distance from enemies to where they can't flank you, as long as you stay alive and stay safe like that, usually it works out for you in the end. Now I'm heading north, just because I spawned this side. Also, E25s are pushing hard here, but since the T28 prototypes are really slow, I generally stick the easiest route that I can take. Now, if a specific flank is really weak, then I'll kind of change that course, but generally you want to get this gun into the match as quick as possible and as safely as possible. Now I kind of have to keep up with my front tanks here. If they fall, then we're outnumbered and they can just easily overwhelm us. Since the T28 prototype doesn't exactly have a lot of HP, you can be killed in a handful of shots. You just never know if I can get a lucky shot here, so I'd rather keep my turret this way for a few seconds. Now we should stay back here. Hopefully they... Okay, he's still pushing. I was about to say they should hold back. Don't block shots though. Sorry, I just kind of blocked the guy behind me. But I know I can punch through this IS-6's hull. Okay, he's aiming at me. It's not gonna matter though. Now I feel a little safer pushing up. We're still semi-open to being flanked. Holy shit, our E25s are getting hammered down there. So yeah, we gotta play a little bit aggressively here, because now we're a little on the... Dude, what are you doing? Turn and move back. Like, oh my god, like, that little mistake there. Not that it was entirely his fault, because I was moving up to him. It's just annoying, because it was totally avoidable. All he had to do was turn his tank without backing into me, and we both would have lost less HP. Now, just keeping an eye on where these guys are moving.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Okay, this Panther 8.8 is pushing up here. His STA-1, thought I could have got him. Penetrating my turret like that. Yeah, he was using a premium round. Yeah, shit. Okay, Mr. E25. Getting a little reckless there, aren't you? Okay, he's waiting for me. So I'm just gonna stay where I am. Don't want to give him a aimed shot if I can help it. Just gonna hopefully straighten this guy out a little bit. Alright, he's gonna round here. I think I damaged him. But hopefully we can get this IS-3 out. I should be able to reload before him. Yeah, or not, but I bounced, so that also works. So that ended up working out pretty good for us. Now we do have this KV-3 somewhere. Okay, he's pushing. I just want to make sure this STA-1 is not coming up here to flank us. I know that KV-3 is. So crap, I honestly, I do not... Okay. I could turn back, but I kind of trust those two guys back there. Okay. Let's hopefully I don't come to regret that. But I'm gonna go this way instead. Playing a little cautiously here. I don't want to do anything too stupid and die. Where the hell? I was like, where the hell did he go? Crap. He's getting our arty. Fortunately, I don't have a shot. Trying to help you. Trying. Crap. I guess I should have took the shot a second earlier. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. I just wanted to make sure I was aimed in to take that shot, but yeah. That guy's pretty angry. Okay, I should have a good shot on him. Just need to wait for this Ferdinand. Nope. Yeah, he's dead before I had a chance. But, pretty decent battle. 4 kills. I think I got a little bit of damage in, but as you see, or you can't really see anymore, things can penetrate your armor at tier 8 if they just load premium rounds. You're not immune. It's when you're facing tier 7s that even their premium rounds have a very low chance to penetrate you, unless it's, say, another tank destroyer. So when you're in tier 8 games, you just really have to... You lean on your armor when you're against a lower tier, or someone if they're bouncing off you and not using premium. But once you kind of run across a tier 8 using premium, or if they know your weak spots, then you gotta play a little bit more carefully because you only have 1150 hit points. Alright, so not too bad. I guess I finished another mission. Pretty decent match, Mastery Badge First Class, a little under 3,000 damage. And blocked a little over 1,200 damage. Alright, so someone asked for the IS-7, so I'll hop into that tank here. I'm getting closer to filling out more crew skills here. And don't exactly know what I want to choose, so I'll just throw camouflage on it for now. Throwing camouflage, never really a bad thing. Since we're waiting, I'm just going to play a little quick ad here. Alright, so decent match here. Lots of tier 10s. Kind of worried about these 3 artillery here. Not exactly what I wanted to see. And then I've got to be wary of these 4 mediums, because at least what's in my head right now, judging off of our team, I don't really want to sit down here because of Artie, and I don't want to go to the hill because I'm going to be stuck up there in Artie. I'm going to try to play semi-aggressively in the town here. I've just really got to be careful, because they have 4 mediums to our 2, and our 2 mediums are bat chats. So, not exactly great staying force. So, okay. It's just our team doesn't match up too well against their team. They have a better rounded team for this map. We'd be better off on a city map against them. But when in doubt, I usually head to the town. It's not exactly the best spot in the world, but usually you can get something done. Or you die gloriously, very quickly. Alright, so I saw... Yeah. Thank you, Leopard 1. I wanted you to shoot me right there. Okay, are you gonna pop back over? Would be nice. Holy crap. Didn't expect that many people on our team to go to the hill. Guess I should kind of need to wait for these guys to push up, but they're not playing that aggressively. Is that AMX? Which of course I whiffed. Oh, thank you very much. Got some nice little glove taps there. I'm just gonna pull a little further back here. Be nice if I could actually spot these guys, but I can't. It's like, I really hate when people on your team go to the hill and they sit all the way in the fucking back corner. It makes absolutely no sense unless the enemy is pushing right where I'm at. But just sitting there, that doesn't do anything. I just don't get it. Like, they're all sitting there like scared little chickens. But hopefully I can't be spotted here. I have a feeling that I am. But look, oh my god, they were spotted and they took a lot of damage. Now if only people would actually push up. I'll probably end up playing another match in the IS-7 because this is not going so well. I probably would have been better off heading up the frickin' hill just so I could play aggressively. But yeah. Who would have known? Don't exactly have a good shot in this M103. Come on. Stop wiggling. But as of right now, we're a little bit behind, but not out of the picture for us to win. Okay, they're starting to do something on the hill there. No. I had a shot on him, I should have took it. But just barely getting glimpses of his rear turret here. There we go, finally. It's like, I'll push if you guys push. But they're still just fucking sitting there. Okay, so... Alright, we gotta do something here. So... Let's see if we can make it happen. Hello, Mr. Leopard 1. Spare me. There's one already hit. Yeah, thank you so much. But, oh well. I guess I was getting a little frustrated there. Definitely, I did not pick the right spot, but I just don't get why people push to that back corner of the hill and just sit there. Like, I get that the other, if you're on the other side, it actually makes sense to sit at the bottom of the hill, but the other side, if you're on that team, spawning in the north, that other side is in the middle of the map. If you're from the south and you're sitting at the crest of the hill, you're in the frickin' corner of the map and you can't do anything unless your team's losing. I guess it kind of annoys me when people kind of purposely destroy their team in a way. Alright, so IS-6 here. Definitely a good premium tank. Now, being in a tier 9 match, his armor's a bit of a downer. Its armor is nothing to... Somebody said, oh my god, shoot. The reason why I wasn't shooting at that M103 is I barely had a glimmer of its rear turret at times, and since he was moving so much, there was probably an under 10% chance of me actually hitting him until I actually did hit him. But unfortunately for us, that last match, a lot of low HP enemies, and unfortunately our team wouldn't push into them, which, big mistake. Had they pushed into them, we would have been able to overwhelm them and easily take them out. Alright, but with all these tier 9s, basically I can't rely upon the IS-6's armor whatsoever. Gotta assume that I'm gonna take damage whenever I pop out. I'm hopefully gonna... shit, I'm already spotted. Hopefully I'm gonna get up here. Looks like they have a lot of people in the field. Kind of bad so far. That Type 4 is kind of annoying. But yeah. Alright, so... this guy's actually playing a little differently here. Let's just pre-aim. There we go. Kinda sucks I had to use an APCR round, but whatever. At least I got some damage. Let's see if I can get him again. Yeah, I just missed him. But that bulldog should easily be able to get him. Okay, IS-8. And T-54. Don't want to shoot you guys. Very slim chance of me penetrating his Commander Cupola, but gave it a shot. Just gotta worry about not shooting my teammates here, which we're gonna be flanked from this way, so let's go back, angle this way now. Ouch, that hurt, but very hard for me to actually fight this guy even with APCR. Okay, gotta worry about artillery and that T-54E1. And okay, so he gets penning me again. Armor on the IS-6 does not hold up at all against tier 9s. And I'm gonna die here. Unless Unless I get very lucky. Nope. But we're not exactly playing too well as a team here. Our Yaga Tigers all the way in the back. Our field, they're doing well, but yeah. So far, not doing too great here. But definitely a bad loss on the IS-7 game. I'll pop into another one. Yeah, didn't really do much there. And lost a ton of credits. Fantastic. Not having a very good night so far. Usually IS-7 pretty easy going, even solo at tier 10, since it's a good, well-rounded tank, but that last match not so much. But that's kind of why, I don't know, competitive multiplayer games, they're really hit or miss at times. I know a lot of people complain about World of Tanks, bad players, but the only time I get frustrated is with 3 people back there. I would hope that at least one of them would at least help out, but they all kind of sulked in the corner and hid. Alright, so I'm gonna see where my team heads, but I'm most likely gonna end up far south. Is usually where I end up on the IS-7. Just because a lot of people end up in the middle, or they go far north, and usually I end up in the south. So let's just see how this goes. I definitely picked or I didn't pick, I got a good starting spot for heading down there. But we'll see how this shakes up. It looks like a lot of tier 10s are actually following me to the south. We don't have too many people in the middle, but that's not that big of a problem. Holy shit, there's a Lorraine pushing through here. Okay, you do not see that that often. I was gonna say he should be loaded, so I do have to worry about that, but still kind of surprised that he pushed that far that quickly. Now my gun's damaged. I'm gonna see who my enemies are down here before I repair this. Okay, you got T-49. He's not... Okay, now he's aiming at me. I was about to say, he's not aiming at me, so don't have to worry about my side armor being exposed. Another decent hit on him. Thank you, Jundee. Although tonight I am not the best World of Tanks YouTuber. I'm not doing too good. Alright, so I don't know why he was pinging us. We were actually doing something. Now there are a lot of people in the center, so I'm actually gonna push pretty aggressively here around. But again, just gonna wait to use my repair kit. I might come across myself being ammo racked or something, so I'd rather save it for now. It's really our far north that I'm more concerned about than the middle. The middle, I feel like, is gonna be fine. Hopefully we can get to their cap before that big ball of fun reaches our cap. Hello, Stephen Beatty. Nice to see you. But I'm just gonna push right up through here. Alright, so I missed there. Which, screw it, I'm repairing my gun now. I definitely have to get on the cap to kinda get these guys' attention. I am concerned about artillery, though. It would be nice if I could spot their arty. But, yeah. No luck there. So far their mediums and fast tanks aren't close enough. Okay, there he is. Do I have a shot? Of course I don't have a fucking shot on him. It'd be nice if somebody had a shot on this GW. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have popped out, but honestly I did not expect to cap these guys out without taking some kind of damage. Okay, so gotta worry about this IS-7 here. He's pushing AMX-30B. Damage him. Need to worry about him. Crap. That was a bad shot on my part. At least I can try to... Yeah, no luck. I was about to say, I was trying to help out that E-100 with covering his lower glacis, but we were just, quite frankly, outnumbered there. They definitely regrouped well. Thanks for the offer, Steven. Tonight I think I'm just gonna play solo for tonight, but when I hop on, when is it? Wednesday, if you wanna platoon, then I will. But feel free to send me a friend request if I'm not already a friend with you. Don't know if you're one of these guys. But yeah, tonight I think I'm gonna play solo. Usually I'm open to platooning, but you know, not exactly in the mood so far tonight since tonight's not going too well. But let's see, if you have any specific tanks you want me to play, mention them in chat and I'll try to get to them. Let's see if I can break out of the funk here with the T-54. Which, tonight, of course, I'm streaming World of Tanks. Tomorrow night, I'll be playing World of Warships, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. EST. Thursday and Friday, I'm shooting for 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. EST for World of Tanks and World of Warships. However, that might actually change to nighttime or possibly earlier in the morning, only because I'm going to be having pretty major renovation hopefully this week, getting down on my house. So even if I wanted to stream, it's going to be pretty loud. They're replacing my entire heating and cooling system, so that might kind of scratch that. But I'll definitely update Facebook and my website as the streaming times in case that changes. It might change this week. If not this week, then next week. Alright, so with T-54 top tier, enemy doesn't exactly have very fast tanks that are as dangerous as I am. So I'm gonna play pretty aggressively here. Hopefully everyone else follows suit and we can take the south area down here pretty quickly. Alright, so far so good. A lot of enemies heading our way, but I've at least kind of secured this little area. Ah, that was a big mistake. I thought those guys up north were not really focusing. Crap. course, I took another big hit. It's not doing so well for tonight. Of course, this Type 59 is gonna push into me. Just gonna do my best to track him. If I need to, I'll actually back up. Now he's in trouble. There we go. At least we got him out. I'm gonna try to do my best to salvage this. Got to keep an eye on quite a few flanks here. Since I'm kind of in the middle here, I have a couple options available to me. Might be able to sneak in a little bit of damage here. Alright, got his attention. He's going to be aiming my way. Now these guys are being flanked here. So I have to help these guys out. Let's try with this Chi-Vree first. Of course I hit his track. This IS-2 is not aiming towards me, but I can at least help finish him off. But just try to help out now. Wasn't able to save the light tanks, but hopefully able to win the fight here. Just gotta keep an eye on. Dude, why the hell are you pinging everything? I don't know what you want them to do. We're kind of outnumbered here. But that SG-122-44 should be good. Okay, so this IS-6 got his attention. If need be, I'm gonna hop down here. Yeah, I'm bailing. I'd rather hop down here, live to fight another day. When in doubt, run away. I know it doesn't exactly help those guys down there, although the M103 should have backed up. Do have to worry about this Jagged Panther. There we go. Now, there's this T-40 light tank up here. This Jagged Panther. Keep an eye on him, guys. Oh shit, this KV-5. Okay, he's definitely gunning for me. Fortunately, he's... Yeah, I was about to say, I should have stayed near that rock. Yeah, I was about to say, I should have stayed near that rock because backing down gave him a better angle on my armor, and he could easily penetrate me. But another little oversight that, unfortunately, big consequence. Now these Jagged Tigers up here, don't know why they're still sitting on the ice road not doing anything. I know they're doing something, but if they could overpower those Conquerors, but yeah. At least we're still in it. As long as we play this smart, we should be pretty good. But yeah, unfortunately I took a lot of damage early on. Really stupid damage, and kind of came back to bite me in the end. I always love it when that Jagged Tiger is saying noob team. Yeah, it's completely our fault. Anyway, I don't really want to watch the end of this because it's probably gonna end pretty badly. Thank you, Arctic Tundra. I tried my best. Not doing the great tonight, but we're doing too great. But yeah, IS-7. We definitely lost Fjords. Kind of saw that coming, but okay. Gather information a little bit faster. But did a decent amount of damage, 2,700. Enemy team just played better as a team than we did. So why don't we play another IS-7 game and see if we can finally get a win in this tank. Alright, so Lakeville. Looking at the enemy team, pretty even matchup here. Usually I like to play pretty aggressively in the town. My favorite tank, probably the T110E3, I would say, or the M24 Chaffee. So I'm going to try to push there pretty hard and see how that works out. My main challenges this fight are going to be that T57 Heavy and the inevitable T95. He can really mess me up if he sits here, but hoping I've gotten lucky the past few times I've played on this map, and believe it or not, almost always have a T95 when I'm on this map and I'm tier 8 or above. Past couple times T95 sat here in the beginning, tried to fire up here, so I've gotten a little bit lucky. Now, to push the town from this side and anything but a light tank, you want to take a little bit more cautious approach. I usually stick towards this windmill a little bit, straighten out, and I head to the left of these houses here. You do get shot at like I did there. However, it's very difficult for them to actually hit you if you play it right. But if you head up this road in a heavy tank and even some mediums, you're going to find yourself on the receiving end of a lot of damage. Now right here, you kind of want to take it a little bit wide, straighten out with your frontal armor, because there is a little bit of a window for them to hit you. Just want to keep pushing. Hopefully there's not too many enemies in the center. Just kind of peeking here just to make sure. But fortunately I spotted this AMX. I just want to clear any scouts in the middle here so I won't have to worry about them. Okay, it'd be nice if I could see him again. And of course he gets into the cover. There we go. Just wanted to clear the center. That way I don't have to worry about that as much. The 10.0 update. Yes, I have tried. It's now 9.12 update. They changed it. I did try it. I think it's going to be a good patch. Mainly with the render and spotting circle update. Okay, that T-54 is actually popped into a good spot. But I'm mainly looking forward to the new Centurion tank. Okay, I'm actually going to get a shot right here. Tiger 2, pull back. I usually do not push it past here unless I have a lot of help. Right, I don't think that they're gonna push. Trying to see if I can help out this AMX. Crap, this M46. IS-7 here. This is starting to shape up to be bad for me. Yeah, took a chance there. I thought I could have penetrated him. Now I'm in a bad spot. Somebody help. Yeah, Object 268. Are you gonna be a hero or are you gonna be a zero? I will help you. You just have to help me. So let's push up here. I'd very much like to get that patent out. Even though we're at a disadvantage numerical wise here, you gotta keep in mind that they're both one-shottable. And let's get that guy tracked. And it's better if we had pushed then and take them out than to wait. We would have been screwed had we waited. Straighten out here. Fortunately, I took a bit of damage I didn't want to. Can't let him get around me. I know our cap's under fire, but not much I can do about that. Fortunately, I guess I had a bad bounce there. Okay. Thank you for damaging my gun. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, we probably are not going to come out of this on top. Hey, somebody got off the cat for us. So that's working out in our favor. But unless this IS-3 gets a very good shot, we're not going to win. But yeah, I could have headed back, but at the same time, it wouldn't have changed much. There's only so much you can do playing solo. Fortunately, we won the town, but we lost the match because we lost the valley, and our presence in the middle wasn't exactly strong, so there's no falling back to protect the base from there. So, another loss, but at the same time, decent amount of damage. Blocked a little bit and took a key area. Alright. Hello, Steven. Yeah, Steven, Wednesday, whenever I'm streaming, I'm good to platoon. Like I said, what time? 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. EST, I'll be streaming Wednesday. Just in the off chance that I do have to reschedule it, I will post different times on Facebook. But 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the morning should be pretty much set in stone at this point. Alright, one more match in IS-7 to see if we can get a win here. Gonna be heading to the town side. Mainly because I don't want to push into 3 tank destroyers in open field. Much rather take my chances in the town. Now, unfortunately, I've spawned almost the furthest away as I could from the town. If you are the closest tank to the town in the IS-7, sometimes you can actually squeak down this little passage here and make it to the other side without being obliterated. Unfortunately, being the furthest away, that's not going to happen here. But, yeah. So, judging off of their artillery, unfortunately they have a very accurate artillery Batchat and one with a good arc in the gun, or the Conqueror gun carrier. Now, I don't know. I'm just kind of contemplating where I want to head here. I don't want to head too far up, just because it's not exactly great for the IS-7 cover in between you. I'd much rather sit back here just a hair. This 113 is kind of sticking his neck, cover in between you. I'd much rather sit back here just a hair. This 113 is kind of sticking his neck out the spot, but we don't have anybody in the center, unfortunately, which would be great if we had a light, but I don't want to push up to here, take a lot of damage from there and in front of me. Basically, I'm going to be kind of screwed. So for now, I kind of have to hang back here a little bit. Thank you, Tiger. He's going to... shit. I was about to say, he's going to... He was smart and straightened out the correct way. Oh god, to turn and hopefully stick back out for me, but he was smart and straightened out the correct way. Oh god, the tortoise is going to the middle. Okay, that's a new one. Crap, this M103. Yeah, I missed. Crap. But thank you guys. Now that they know that's open. Alright, someone wants the 183 plate. I can hop into that next. Since the enemy's playing pretty cautiously, I'm gonna slowly start poking my nose up here. Okay, I did not get spotted. So, what the hell, let's give this a go. I'm gonna hopefully around here, kind of back up, stick my armor out the right way. Ah, crap, of course there's the one tank I did not want, the T-95. He is here. Okay. That's definitely not good. Hello, E4. Are you gonna push into me? Or are you not? Hey, you're trying to bait me here. Now, I'm reloading, he knows that. Now he's reloading. We've got him outnumbered. Just missed his mantlet there. No, I need to get closer. God damn it, I hit it. Oh my god. I just took 2 bad shots there. I'm just making all the wrong choices here tonight. Yeah, Gamers Cave, we can certainly platoon. Like I said, just not tonight. Not really in the mood to platoon, but any other time, usually I'm open to it. Yeah, at least with this match, we're gonna win this. I have a feeling. Didn't exactly do a whole lot, aside from lead to push, but hell, as long as we win, I'll be happy. Still surprised that these tanks are still sitting up there. Yeah, there's still a lot of enemies in front of you, but things are going well. At least poke your head out the spot a little bit. No, I want to kill the Conqueror. Yeah. No shot there. Kind of a shot there, but not really. Why don't we get on the cap at least? Looks like I got a decent shot there. Okay. This guy's gonna try to sneak a shot in on me. Do have to worry about artillery here. Okay, should be safe now. Alright, so he basically fired Luckily, a little bit over there. Yeah, I can work with lower tiers. Just since you only have up to tier 6, probably would only play maybe like 5 or so games. Not that I don't like playing low tiers, but a lot of time with streaming, a lot of people like to see 8s and up. But I've got anywhere from tier 1s to tier 10s. So, decent match here. Got a steel wall, 2200 damage, block 2600. So, not too bad there. You said you sent a... okay. Maybe I already accepted it. Hello, Matthew. Alright, so someone asked for the 183. Alright, so for a night where I'm not doing too great, 183 definitely a gamble here. Really hit or miss tank. Before the changes to it, I feel like it was a little bit better of a tank because its Hesh round was it a little bit broken? Yes, but at the same time, this tank without a reliable Hesh round is pretty bad. If you look at the DPM for the AP round, it's really low. It's pretty much bottom of the barrel for tier 10s. When you consider the armor, lack of gun depression, and whatnot. But gonna give it a shot with Hesh because Hesh is still pretty good. Has a decent amount of penetration. Yo mama battle, okay. Let's see what we can work out here. Hopefully I get a nice lucky hit in the beginning. Usually that sets the tone for a match in this tank, if you get a nice solid hit to begin with. But I'm gonna kind of set up in F3. Hopefully surprise somebody around this corner. Not exactly surprise, but you know, this bat chat's not loaded, but that Centurion is. Okay, and so is that tank. Alright, so the enemy team actually knows this map. But yeah, I can hop into the mouse after this. But that's not a good sign for me that the enemy knows to kind of exploit that spot there. Let's give this a shot though. Oh god, that went right. That went right by him. As far as why I don't stream on Twitch, but I do on YouTube, I find YouTube a little bit better back end for me compared to Twitch. I'm able to get a better resolution on YouTube as well. Plus, all my subscribers and other videos are on YouTube, so why not keep everything in one place? They've definitely improved live streaming on YouTube recently, in the past couple months. Let's see if I can get a nice shot here. Here we go. Goodbye. Thank you very much, Lou. Alright, so they're gonna be doing quite a bit there. Just a little bounce there. Wonder who else is shooting at me, but pretty dinky gun he's got there. It's IS-7 or IS-3. Ooh, he's lucky he had a automatic fire extinguisher. But as far as Twitch or YouTube, I like YouTube a little bit better. I find it easier to keep everything in one spot. Dude, push. Push. I would push, but you guys are blocking the frickin' routes of attack. We gotta do something here, because we're Losing quite a bit of steam.
Our fuel tank's hit.
Oh my god.
That was close.
Oh, that was such a bad shot for that Ferdinand. I've got to worry about this AMX. Yeah. A little bit of a problem here for me. Oh god.
We done for. Everyone, get out.
that was so stupid on my part. But yeah. Should have saw that coming. Should have worried more about the Ferdinand, but that low roll on the Hesh, I probably hit his track, really threw me off. I was expecting to one-shot him. But this T-34 ST1 and IS-6, I was like those guys on the hill earlier. When those guys pushed up the edge of the map, I was expecting them to push up and help out. But putting a little bit too much faith in people to potentially have their tank shot at. Yeah, I know a lot of people who stream on Twitch, but at least for me, I like YouTube. Yeah, it's really, like, I've streamed on Twitch before. When I started streaming a little bit last year, I streamed on Twitch, but they both have their plus or ups and downs, but I feel like they're similar enough to where since I've been on YouTube pretty much for I think 3 years now, I just find it easier to stick on it since I've already done all my normal videos on it. Yeah, a little bit too late for me to run, Thomas. Maybe I should take the 60-second delay off so I can listen to you guys. A little help. Yeah, there's definitely more people kind of tuning into Twitch, especially if they're just looking to watch someone streaming. Not so many people right now really relate YouTube and live streaming, but it's still in its infancy on YouTube. But I kind of like the setup Google has going here. Hopefully they keep improving upon it. Alright, so unfortunately with the mouse here, lots of tank destroyers. It seems like whenever I pick a tank, they have very good counters for me. I'm going to do my best to angle, but even angling against these tier 10 tank destroyers, it's going to be uphill battle here. Hopefully I'm going to hunker down and this other side does good, since we're already in G1. We'll see if they can crack it open. I'm just going to do my best to hold the town if they end up pushing here. But once again, we have the middle wide open. Not that we really have a dedicated scout, but it would be nice to have somebody at least over there. Alright, so quite a few TDs here. Alright, dude. Don't know why you really hopped down there. U-100 definitely took a bad hit there. Now they shouldn't be able to penetrate me here. So I'm just gonna kind of leave myself out here. Tips for the mouse: learn how to angle. You want to focus on your armor first above all, and second on doing damage. Alright, so this guy also knows how to angle, of course. Gotta worry about this E3. Unfortunately, that guy does not know that his turret is capable of being damaged. Sorry, E75. Okay. That was a bad shot. We are definitely fucked over here. Don't know why I just shot him there. But yeah, unfortunately, also what you have to learn in the mouse is tier 10 tank destroyers, your worst foe. And pretty much anyone with heat rounds. They can pretty much negate your armor unless you angle very heavily. And unfortunately they're half of their team and almost all their tier 10s pushed into us. But the mouse, definitely a great tank. It's really you have to pick your battles. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to exactly pick my battle there. Either I went to the town or I sat in the back until the enemy got to me. And I'd rather at least try to stop them further out from our flag. But yeah, unfortunately not so great of a game in the 183. So why don't we hop into another match with that. Alright, so yeah, not exactly the map you want to see in a 183, just because very poor gun depression and also rear mounted turret. You can't really fight up here because you're not able to safely operate without being hit because of your gun depression. The middle here is kind of the best bet I've found, because if you head south, yes, you're able to fight. However, you're torn apart if you round the corner because you don't really have any armor. And if you sit back and the enemy's pushing into you, yes, you can use your gun, but if they're pushing around the corner at you aggressively, that means you're kind of on the losing end. So the best I've found so far is kind of sticking in the middle. Kind of a little bit hard with the Conqueror gun carrier, but I'm going to take my chances rather than head south. Looks like most of my team is doing the same thing, but yeah. How don't you die with the T-18? It's kind of hard. T-18, you mean the low tier tank destroyer? That has pretty good armor. Just basically don't rush in and you should be fine. Although they're changing that to an SPG, I believe, if they haven't already. So I'm a little confused since I've been playing for a few weeks now, but I'm still getting back into updating a lot of things on my website. Come on, dude. Did you really have to pull in front of me there?
Great shot.
I really wish I had an AP round for that shot. I like how people complain already. Yeah, we don't have many people in the south. Deal with it. You shouldn't have pushed that far. Stay back closer to the flag, defend, and you should be fine. Hopefully I can get a shot on this mouse though. I might get lucky enough and get a shot on him. Yep, I have a shot on him.
Critical hit.
Not a great shot, but something. Like, you guys are gonna sit there against two mouses. Like, you have engines for a reason. Japanese heavies, unfortunately, I don't have any of those yet. I'm very interested in getting them. However, I do not have any Japanese heavies at this time. Hey, there's a fellow 183. Okay, that was most likely I just got hit by a tortoise. So if I get shot before I repair, I'm gonna have to back up very quickly.
Crack fixed. Let's move.
Yeah, I don't know. What should have backed up earlier, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to head back to the base. Our team, this guy is pushing out with no help. He fell off a cliff. They should have backed up about 4 minutes ago. I'm kind of stuck here in the middle now, unfortunately. I'm gonna try to slowly plan my retreat, but I can't turn, unfortunately, because there's still enemies up here. I just don't want them to cap us out, of course. Although, okay. Maybe I don't have to worry about them in the middle anymore. But I'm gonna hopefully stop these mouses from capping. Of course somebody just spotted me, so that Type 62 is still up here. Yep. Feels like I picked the wrong spot again. Kinda doing that a lot tonight. Thank you, Thomas. Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep track of all the changes going on. Okay, I'm spotted, but I can't see him. Fantastic. I just don't want to get too close to them because they're just gonna roll right over me. Okay, so never mind, the mouse. They're not in the south. Okay, so I picked the wrong spot again. Oh god. M103 and the Conqueror's here. Okay, so let's just take this guy out. Let's just get the loader here. Unfortunately, I have a Hesh round. It kind of sucks with my commander out because I lose quite a bit of view range, but much rather have my reload time. So I really hope that this Hesh shell works here, or else this is going to look completely retarded.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Alright, so Object 140's our only real tank left. We're kind of screwed. Yeah, nice hit for that T-92. Watch where you're going. See what I can do here. Looks like that M40 is gonna spot. Or I don't know what he's doing now. Okie dokie.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I'm gonna end up dying here. Safety arm. It didn't work.
This vehicle has had it.
I gave it my best shot. Unfortunately, my best was not very good this match. But usually, I like how the people were complaining for heading down here with just 2 tanks. In that case, instead of pushing down and complaining, you would have been better off just staying back here. That way, when the enemies are pushing here, you're spotting them for arty, and you can continue to back up so your teammates can come back and reinforce you. I've done it plenty of times in Clan Wars. I know that's a little bit different, but it would be nice if people would actually think ahead a little bit. You don't have to hold the center of the map on all flanks at all times. If you push up here, you can overpower them and win, and let the enemy push back, and as long as you don't get capped out, you're fine. But anyway, end of rant there. Let's see. I forget if anybody mentioned a tank. Don't think anybody else mentioned a tank there. Let's see. Fisherman's Bay, we lost on the mouse, of course. Did my best there, but kind of got swarmed. But, yeah, didn't really do much damage. None of our team did. The enemy team just rolled right over us. So why don't we give another shot at the mouse here, see if things go our way a little bit better. Probably have enough for maybe 2 or 3 fights left for tonight. I'm gonna have to call it a day, have early morning tomorrow. Okay, so Stalingrad. I have not seen this map in a while. I have not seen this in a while. I don't think I've gotten this map since I've come back playing World of Tanks. So, yeah, it's kind of a rare map, I guess. At least we just have somebody here just for the cookies. It's pretty good name there. All right, so let's see, where do I want to go? Probably gonna be heading on the left here. Yeah, Thomas, kind of like that too when people get mad at you for doing better. I kind of get why people complain if they get killed early on and they feel like they're outnumbered, you feel like you need help, but if I ever, basically with 15 other people, you kind of have to expect that you're not always going to be on the same page, but instead of pushing down a flank by yourself where you know you can't hold it, I'll do it if I think I have a possibility of holding it or doing good. Instead of complaining, all you have to do is just stay back a little bit further, head to another flank and help push the strong flank with the chance to get back to the weak flank. Just do something else instead of just pushing basically to your death before you even get there. That's kind of the problem that you have in most matches, but you just gotta do your best to ignore them. Usually, if somebody does something and complains enough, I just try to push them to my website or a video, so hopefully that helps them a little bit, but yeah. Let's see. Looks like they're pushing pretty hard here. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I can shoot over this little train thing here in the mouse, but yeah, I guess missed that shot there. I'll be able to hit the ST1. Okay, T-30, please do not take this shot from me. This is my spot. I've been shot through here before, so that's how I can remember this spot here. Oh, crap. Hello, Nelson. Thanks, Steven, for the subscribe. Okay, so looks like we got them on the run here. ST1's finally gotten to the fight. I'm just gonna stick here for a little bit since I'm decent on the damage. I'm gonna start moving over. I guess I'm gonna start moving over now since they're starting to. It looks like we're down to mediums and a lot of our team's running away. But I'm definitely needed in the armor department. Be nice if I could scoot in between you. Come on, T-30, please fire. Okay, I gave you your shot. I tried my best not to block you, but I really need to get back to the base here. Not because I think we're going to get capped out right now, but because they're pushing pretty hard and they're not stopping until they hit somebody with some armor. Do have a few seconds here to switch. Just because this is going to be a critical moment here. Very much like to get him out, just so we can get one more tank out here. Okay, Mr. Batchat. Thank you very much for pulling back a little bit. Okay, he's dead. This E3 is semi-dead. Okay, very nice shot, Artie. So we got IS-7 here.
Kette verloren. Wir sind bewegungsunfähig.
Not too worried about angling.
Weiter geht's.
I was semi-angled there, so I wasn't worried about using my repair kit to fix that just yet. Okay, I don't have a good shot on the E100. Do have to keep an eye on that Batchat.
Durch ihre Panzerung.
Yeah, that IS-7, gotta be a little worried here, because I am still outnumbered. Thank you, Batchat. You've had 2 nice shots there. Of course I fucking missed them. Let's just keep myself anchored here. Thank you again. 3 nice shots. That guy deserves a medal. Okay. Thought I had a shot there, but I didn't. I'm using APCR just because I don't want to lose this match off of a bounce. As E100 most likely has heat loaded. Okay, where the hell is he going? I am very confused as to where this guy is going. I have a feeling like, don't push into him, Jagged Panzer. Crap, I have the Centurion behind me too. Okay, he most likely has heat, so I have to worry more about him hitting my front than my side. There we go. Heat doesn't do very well against spaced armor, so much rather him shoot my side if it's not angled properly, so he has a better chance of doing no damage. Let's just finish him off there. I know that because I've played the E100 a ton of games, and basically facing other E100s and Mouses suck, because if you get a lot of their side armor, it really messes with your heat round. So I almost always over-angle against E100s if I'm in a Mouse or E100, because your armor, while not as strong effectively, since most of the side is spaced armor, you really lower their chances of actually being able to damage you. Fortunately, I still have a little bit under half my HP. I'm going to head up through the center here just because the Mouse is very slow. I'm going to stick with this Jagged Panzer E100. I'd rather be in the center in case I need to move to a specific spot faster. Let's just get over this little obstacle here. Don't know why this guy's going so gung-ho. Very nice shot there, but you're most likely gonna die. Okay, he's pushing to me. Goodbye.
Gegnerisches Fahrzeug ausgeschaltet.
Surprise, mouse. Finally a good game here, though. Thank God that Batchat already is on my team, though. He definitely got some key hits in there to take out low HP tanks. It's not going to show up on the scoreboard damage-wise for as much as he did, but yeah, thank God he did a pretty good job this game. Okay, so that guy drowned himself. That's a bad way to go out in a match. So, pretty decent match here. 4,400 damage, deflected 3,100, and spotted for a little under 1,600. I'll take that one. Alright, so why don't we hop back into the Centurion MK7. I'm grinding it out, hopefully to get a big chunk of experience of the FV4202 before the patch hits, and also the credits, of course. So I'm going to be playing quite a bit of Tier 8 premiums soon. As far as getting the FV4202 premium after it's changed with the Centurion in the next patch, they said that you don't actually have to own it or have it researched to get the mission to unlock the premium FV4202 for free. However, I don't exactly trust it because it's not set in stone yet. So I'd much rather own it than to take a chance. But at least from what I've seen so far, they're going to release a mission just after New Year's, it seems like, in January, to where if you have the Centurion Action X unlocked and researched, owned by then, even after the patch hits, that you're going to get a mission to unlock the FV4202 for free as a Tier 8 premium tank when it's re-released. It's going to be taken out of the game even if you own it when the patch hits. But again, that might all change. But I'm looking forward to the new Centurion. Tier 9 here, I've been meaning to get it for a while. Not only is it a very good looking tank, but I feel like it has a little bit of everything. Just the downside of being a little bit too large, and its rate of fire a little bit low for a medium. That was a very nice bulldog. I am very glad you missed me. I'm working towards this little ridge here. Do it to worry about artillery. That T-92 will hurt if it hits me, but I'm banking on him not being able to hit me. Very nice hit though from that M40. That guy must be pissed. Balance, you were just sitting out there, and of course you're gonna get. I like how that guy's complaining, like, yes, that was very lucky from that artillery to hit you, but at the same time, it happens. You shouldn't have been the first thing to spot it and to sit out there in the middle if you didn't want to get potentially one-shotted. Very good gun depression on this tank, though. Yep, thank you, Thomas. Thanks for watching again. Good night. Hello, Mr. IS-3. Another bad shot there. I'm gonna switch things up a little bit and hop back to this little alcove here. My side is showing a little bit, but the enemy doesn't. Okay, maybe they do have somebody in the middle now. So I'd say that enemy doesn't have enough people in the middle for me to actually worry about taking damage from there. Just gonna give a little peek here. I'm just gonna see if I can get them to waste a shot. Can hit this Jagged Panther though. There we go. Alright, we have this VK. I'm gonna take a hit here, but just want to get things going. Okay, this IS-3 is up here, so I'm gonna take this low. We're not doing too good in the north now. Hopefully I can get this Jagged Panther 2 real quick. Okay, just want to make sure.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Still got that IS-3. I'm gonna start heading back, to be honest. I'm gonna set up a little bit back here. But they're definitely good pushing on the enemy base. So I'm gonna play things a little... never mind. That Bulldog didn't spot anybody in the middle, so... Doesn't seem like that Batchat pushed north. It looks like he wrapped back to his base. Yep, there he is. He's still in the north. Didn't go to his base, but... Just wanted to make sure he wasn't going to push into our flag and behind us. I might get a very, I was about to say very small window on him, but yeah.
Ready to fire. Where do they go?
Okay, so after this I'll probably play one more match. If anyone has a quick suggestion, I'll try to hop into it. Mr. Batchat, where are you? I don't have Sixth Sense, so... there he is. You gonna keep coming down here? Of course not. Seems like everyone's hungry for the kill here. Alright, that guy's pushing up. I'm gonna take the low route here. I might take a shot or two, but okay, this Batchat's gonna push up here. Okay. I just want to kill you. There we go. There we go. I was like, I just want to kill you. Thank you, Nelson. Good night to you too. Alright, so a decent battle here in the Centurion. 1500 damage. A little less than my hit points, but I blocked a little bit. Thought I'd spot it for a little bit more, but a win's a win. I will take a win. Alright, so why don't we play something I have not played tonight. Let's see here. Why don't we hop into... Let me hop into the T110E5. And this will be my last fight for the night. I'll be back on tomorrow night for World of Warships, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. EST. Now, I fully expect the T110E5 here to get nerfed in a way. Armor frontally, I agree with, good. I feel like they're gonna kind of change the lower glacis a little bit again, but ever since it got buffed with the HD upgrade, it's been a little bit too good. But yeah, who knows what they're gonna do. But I have a feeling like it's gonna lose a little bit on its gun just to balance it out. And by a little bit, I just mean a little bit the accuracy, possibly on the move, just something slight. I think its gun rate of fire is good, just they're gonna balance it out a little bit since it is gonna overperform, I feel like, over a couple months span. Alright, so doesn't look like many people are heading north here. I'm not gonna push out and do anything stupid. Unless all of the enemies are in the south. I just don't want to push up and be flanked in this. Alright, he's pushing up too. We have this 183 and E100 back here. I have a feeling like we might be okay with this E100 behind me. Judging by the amount of enemies down there, we should be good now. I just didn't want to push up here with, say, 2 or 3 of us and then 6 enemies show up. So, we'll see how this goes. Okay, now. Okay, there's a Lorraine. And there's this E100 here. Definitely need to pull back now. Kind of feel bad for using heat through his frontal turret, but I'm playing to win here. Okay, just pull right in front of me, why don't you? Why don't you do that again? Yeah, 183, how about we not let them come around the corner? I know why you want them to, but doing a pretty good job chipping away at this E100 here. Holy shit, that 1390 has some balls. I know that there's a little divot there, but he's still gonna wind up taking a bit of damage. Okay, Mr. E100. You need to learn how to learn to angle your turret, dude. I know I'm kind of just cutting through you with heat, but... Ooh, nice shot, 183. Now let's just push into this M48 here. That was a pretty bad miss. Okay, he seems like he's not playing, so... I don't know if he's playing dead, but I'm just going to leave him to those guys. I'm going to continue on pushing here. This Lorraine's like, shit. He's probably gone. Okay, so there's a T-54 lightweight in our base. That's a little concerned, but there's 3 tank destroyers. I would hope that they could do something back there. It's trying to track him. Didn't destroy his track though. He did though. As long as I keep my frontal armor close to him and pointed at him, I should be good. Okay, this tank destroyer probably not going to get any more damage this match. But yeah, Ace Ghost, if he had angled his turret, we would probably still be in the north there fighting against them. Like, I get being angry that people spam premium rounds at you to negate your armor, but he could have bounced those heat rounds had he just angled a little bit and not left his turret directly pointing at me. Hello, Mr. Mouse. Okay, I was just about to shoot there. Once again, me holding onto my shot a little too long.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay, he's pointing directly at me.
Enemy is hit.
However, he can't actually hit me. He might be able to hit me now. Let's see if I can get him. There we go.
Gotcha.
One more kill. Decent match to end the night here. Thanks for watching, guys. And then we still got to kill this bat chat, of course. But I have a feeling that he's going to be... Here he is. In the logs. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll be on tomorrow night for World of Warships. And feel free to check out my websites, wattguru.com and also mensgaming.com/World of Warships for World of Tanks and World of Warships guides. But pretty decent match here. Oops, I did not want to click that. I'm still working on the Stug since I kind of took a pretty big break right after the missions came out, but slowly working on them. Pretty decent match there. 5,194 damage, 3 kills. Experience-wise, T30 beat me out a little bit. Blocked 1,740 damage and made a little bit of credits. All in all, pretty good way to end the night, especially after some of the matches I had today. So anyway, again, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys around again. And I'll be on tomorrow night, World of Warships. Next time I stream World of Tanks will most likely be Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless something changes, which I'll notify you guys on Facebook and my website. So anyway, thanks for watching again. See you guys.